Hello Aries, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your August 2022 monthly check-in reading for you. So the Chariot came out immediately. Alright, so if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana, then clarify with a different deck. So what do we need to know for the sign of Aries? I'm going to pull the Chariot, but I'm also going to pull one more card. So one more card for you, Aries. We have Judgment. So the Chariot is representation of Cancerian energy, and Judgment is a representation of all three fire signs coming together to cast judgment on this world. So what's important to understand with this Chariot is a fast-moving victory with Judgment. Judgment also represents the rapture, people being called out of their grave. And when I see this right here, it's that the battle in heaven has kind of already been won, because that's also what the Chariot signifies, is that the prophets who were taken up into heaven and never died. So this could be you being called towards a new life, so missing some sort of judgment within your life right here. That could be your victory, is that judgment is being cast on a situation and you're being brought up into heaven, or being brought up, elevated to a certain status. So I don't really feel like you need to be scared right here. I feel like this is very important for you. You're being brought up before this judgment actually takes place, and that is the victory. That is what the Chariot represents, as a victory over death, because the prophets never died. So let's clarify with the Revelations Tarot. What's going on for Aries? What do we need to know? Get you one more shuffle. This deck does have reversals. I don't know if I forgot to mention that or not. So what do we need to know for the sign of Aries? What's going on for you? We have the Ten of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Strength card. So very good cards for you right here. What I'm seeing for you is that this is your wish come true. You're being brought up before this judgment takes place. You're having a victory for yourself, and that is a very sweet victory with this Ten of Cups. With this Seven of Wands, something is being blocked off to you. This judgment is being blocked off to you, and with this Strength card, this represents, the angels coming out to shut the mouth of the lion. Kind of like Daniel in the lion's den. They threw Daniel into the lion's den, and then God sent his angels to shut the mouth of the lion. It also does represent Hercules slaying Leo the lion in the first trials that Hercules had to go through. So right here is that you're very protected from a situation, and you're moving on to your Ten of Cups, which is some sort of wish fulfillment, which is like eternal bliss right here. So sorry, I got choked up. Hold on. I meant to say, I'm wanting to know what is going on with this judgment energy. What are you missing right here? So let's clarify this. I'm going to use the Vampire Tarot. I'm concerned about this judgment energy. What are you being freed from right here? These three cards are going to fall out, so we're going to take them. We have the Six of Cups, the Three of Grails, and this Lord of Skulls energy. So the judgment is taking place on someone in a third-party situation, or this group of people, this coven energy. The Six of Grails represents that maybe you were a part of it in the past. Maybe this group of people helped raise you. Lord of Skulls represents someone of high authority and status when it comes to king-like energy, like they have everything around them. This is Taurus energy. So Scorpio, Cancer, and Taurus are coming out. So death is actually present right here. Cancerian energy represents, motherly energy, so you being protected, you being shielded from this situation. And Taurus energy is, slow-moving, methodical energy about wealth and material gain. So what I'm seeing right here is that this group of people you could have helped within your past right here, or this group of people have helped you. The Lord of Skulls represents this is like a situation of people who are working together. That's kind of what I'm seeing with this Lord of Skulls. So an old job situation, an old group you were a part of, judgment is being cast on this, but you are being brought up into something else. Like you were completely blocked off to this. This is not part of you anymore. So you are being protected by the Angel of Strength right here. And when I see the judgment energy, especially in a fire sign reading, I really don't see it as anything really bad. It represents being called up into a new life right before Judgment Day actually takes place on the earth. So you're not missing the rapture right here. That's what's important. Whatever this situation is, you're being called away from the danger before it actually takes place. And it seems to be going on with this group of people within your past. Maybe a work scenario. But the Six of Cups is, someone giving this cup of love or giving this cup to another person. One more card for this. The Ace of Knives coming out. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And if you don't know, I kind of feel like you're going to get very sharp communication. Prince of Skulls. Yeah, it's about some sort of earth energy right here. There is money involved. That's what's important for you to understand. Let's clarify this energy down here. What's this Ten of Cups for? We have the King of Swords coming out along with the Hanged Man. So the King of Swords carries the Ace of Swords. This is the sword that comes out of God's mouth. So you're getting some sort of sharp truth, sharp communication, and you need to see things from a higher perspective. So I kind of feel like good luck is happening for you, Aries. Like you're being called away, you're getting something brand new within your life, something that makes you truly fulfilled. Seeing things from a higher perspective. So maybe it's not someone within your immediate circle. Like look back at your past right here. This King of Swords does represent, the justice field. Can also represent like a doctor, someone of high knowledge, someone who's been in school for a very, very long time. This information, if you use it properly and see things from a higher perspective, actually carries you away with this Ten of Cups. What's this Seven of Wands? We have the Chariot coming out and the Seven of Wands with the Chariot coming out. And we have the Seven of Wands with the Chariot coming out right here. You're truly protected from whatever this is. Whatever this scenario is right here, Aries. Hold on. You're being blocked off to a situation, though. And that's what's important for you to understand. You're being doubly blocked off. And I kind of feel like that's actually very important for you to understand right here because we have the 7 and 7. And 7. You have 7, 7, and 7 right here because the Chariot is the 7th tarot card, 7th major arcana. So you're extremely lucky. You're extremely lucky to have survived a situation. What is this? The Ten of Swords. You're extremely lucky to survive something right here. The King of Pentacles. Again. You've survived the King of Pentacles in the past. Or someone you know did. Maybe you took care of someone who survived the King of Pentacles and they're getting some sort of justice. And because you're associated to that person, it helps you out. Hold on. It's important to understand that, because I was going to do the math on the 7 of Wands. 7 plus 7 is 14, which reduces to 5, right? Leo is the 5th sign, so this is Leo season right here. So something very important is happening within Leo season. You are getting some sort of divine justice right here. And it's technically 4, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Maybe Lionsgate Portal has something very important for you coming up. What's the Strength energy? We have the 8 of Wands, or not the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and this 5 of Cups right here. You're bound to a situation where you didn't see that you could get out of it. And you were upset about being bound to this situation. Like you couldn't move forward because of whatever this was. There's a blockage within your life, something that's very strong. And you cannot seem to get out of this. the Six of Pentacles, but something is being given to you right here. The Knight of Pentacles, again. So what's very important for you to understand, Aries, is that some sort of authority figure is handing you off a pentacle within your life. A new beginning. However, you should be very wary of this King of Pentacles right here. I want to see what this person is, see who this person is. The Four of Pentacles and the Judgment, along with the Queen of Wands. Someone was holding you down. Someone couldn't let you go from a situation. Someone had you bound and trapped to something. A contract, maybe. That could be what the King of Swords is. You're bound to some sort of situation within your life. The Judgment coming out to free you. The Queen of Wands represents a witch, pulling you from this life right here into a better one. I kind of feel like someone has you chained to a situation, because with this Queen of Wands, this represents someone who's very beautiful, fertile, you know, has her own thoughts, her own money. She's a free-thinking woman, which during this time period was considered dangerous by the church, right? Even if you're a male. So what I'm seeing this right here is that someone wanted you chained to a situation. Someone wanted to keep seeing you. Someone wanted to have you here and perpetually cause some sort of sadness within your life. However, now you're being called to a better life. You're being blocked off completely to this King of Pentacles. They cannot have control over you. You are missing like you're having like a near-death experience. 777 represents actual luck. The Nine of Wands. You're kind of worse for the wear, though. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, because that's what's important to understand about the Knight of Wands. I know we've talked about this on the channel before. The Knight of Wands rushes into a situation without fully thinking it through and then gets bruised, battered, and beaten because he didn't, you know, fully think his battle plan, his execution properly. And he ends up having to retreat from a situation and kind of lick his wounds. Queen of Pentacles. But you're receiving something because of this right here. Why does this person want to do this to you, though? What is going on right here? This could have been someone who was involved with you in your past. Let's look at this. Let's pull more from the Vampire Tarot. The Six of Scepters representing victory. This person wanted to dominate you and have victory and control over you. The Lord of Swords coming out again. But there is some sort of truth coming out, being spoken right here with this Ace of Swords. Like, this is all repeat cards. So there is a cycle within your life that's continuously repeating, and it's about to end. The Three of Skulls with the Nine of Cups. It's ending because of your work right here. You're doing something within your life that's allowing you to have some sort of wish fulfillment to break free from a situation. The Pentacles, it's something about maybe you being financially free for yourself. Maybe you're in a situation where you're relying on someone's money. However, because you have this new type of luck come in, this new money for yourself, it frees you from something. It frees you from this King of Pentacles. It frees you from someone's terror right here. Can also be a representation that this King of Swords and this King of Pentacles are fighting over the Queen of Wands. The Fool, yeah, but there's going to be a reset. Going back to zero, like you're free from something. You can start a new chapter within your life. So we know who this person is. Let's look at this Six of Cups with this Three of Cups energy. Who are these people right here? Ten of Pentacles coming out. So these people are definitely involved with this King of Pentacles. and the Eight of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. So someone of authority, someone who is wealthy, someone who has money, someone who is in control of a situation wanted to see you suffer because they wanted to have control over you. They even, in a way, want to put you through a near-death experience, but that's not going to happen. And if it does, it's like you're freed from that. The Mother of Wands coming out, along with the Chariot. Yeah, you're freed from this situation. These are all repeat cards. One more. The Sun. Yeah. So Aries, this is kind of like a cut and dry reading. Someone wants control over you. Someone wants to dominate you in a situation. This is someone within your life. This could be a repeating cycle. This could be someone from your past. You're either free from a situation or someone is being free from something that leaves you not bound to them anymore. Judgment is being called. Judgment is being cast. And it helps you out tremendously. You're being brought up in this Chariot to the Sun, into protection, into divine warmth. Right here you have the Sun and the Strength card coming out. You're no longer trapped to this right here, this Eight of Swords, Five of Cups energy. But why is this being given to you is what I want to know too. The Nine of, because you've suffered with the Nine of Scepters, because you have been through the ringer. You've suffered on this earth enough. Judgment has seen it. The angels have seen it. The Daughter of Grails. Or maybe your child has, and you're getting some sort of compensation for this. The Eight of Knives. Again, because you've been bound or your child has been bound. Someone in your life has been bound to something. You may have taken care of this person and they've been bound to a situation they couldn't break free. This is kind of like, this is going to sound really dark, and I don't know how to say this without sounding like really bad right here. You could be having a divorce of someone who you don't really care about within your life. Okay, sure. You know, there are some sort of, for example, children in my generation, when I was growing up, a lot of them got put on, psychotropic medications, right? And some people ended up getting really sick from those psychotropic drugs, right? And so they've had to, do payouts for these families. This is kind of what I'm seeing right here. You may have taken care of someone who got very ill. Someone wanted control over that person or you. Prince of Knives, that's the information that's coming out. That's the information that I'm supposed to tell you. Some information is coming rushing in for you right here. You're being freed because either you have been bound or your child. But the Daughter of Cups right here, I feel like you're emotionally connected to this person. The Devil. That could be that three-party energy as well, is that you and your child are connected under this Devil energy, because the Devil is Capricorn energy, but I kind of also can see it as Taurus energy too. So this King of Pentacles being the Devil itself and you being chained to the podium with your child or whoever this other person is. The World. But it's coming to a close. Because what's important to understand is that judgment is cast on the world. The devil does rule the world, right now. And for a period of time, the Antichrist will rule the world until God decides to come back. When we look at tarot, it's based in biblical aspects, right? So that's the situation, is that when judgment is cast on the world, it casts the devil into hell, and then God, destroys the earth, rebuilds it, whatever. But you're receiving some sort of information. Now let's look at this information. Sharp news. Lord of Scepters with this Hermit. Daughter, Queen of Scepters. So you're being illuminated to a situation. It's coming in very fast. It's very sharp. It could be about a Leo. A Leo could be illuminating you to a situation. This Queen of Scepters does represent, being tied to the Lord of Scepters. The Lord of Scepters and the Queen of Scepters, they are married. However, she is not bound to the Lord of Scepters. When we look at the Lord of Scepters and the Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, right? She has her own thoughts. She has her own ideologies. She has her own queendom. He has his own kingdom. Yes, they are married. However, you know, he'll go visit her. She'll go visit him. She's definitely a queen who likes to move around a lot. That's what the Queen of Wands is. Someone who does a lot of work. Aries energy. Leo is more of like, you know, kind of like a king on a chessboard who kind of just stays to its own thing. Can't really move that far because that's kind of like what Leo energy is. It represents the sun itself. Also the sun being representation of, you know, this child right here. Could be your son. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles coming out. The 8 of Cups. There's a plane flying by. It's super loud. I don't know if you can hear it out there. So the 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 16, breaking down to 7. So walking away from work right here, walking away from this old situation, you're free. You don't have to be bound to this, whatever it is within your life. 6 of Cups, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. So maybe you and your child are free from something. You're no longer having to work this hard life. Maybe some sort of payout comes in. King of Wands, a payout, the Fool, yeah. There's a change within your life right here. You're getting some sort of information involving you being chained to something or involving your child being chained to a situation right here. It's drastically going to change. Someone wanted to hurt you. Someone wanted to keep you bound. Someone wanted to put you through near-death experiences. But it's all done. You no longer have to work this hard life with this 8 of Pentacles. You're walking away from this, you know, emotionally lacking situation to go and find this 10 of Pentacles right here with this King of Wands and this Fool energy. You've suffered enough, and that's the situation, Aries, is that you have put in a lot of suffering. And now the universe is rewarding you for it. You're missing some sort of judgment, and that's very important for you. So if you feel trapped in a situation, you're exactly where you need to be right here. Do not think that the universe has forgotten about you. If you feel stuck and you feel sad, understand that these are what the cards are telling you. If you feel stuck and sad, the universe is here to shut your mouth because, Aries, you can tend to run your mouth a lot. You can tend to put yourself in really, really bad, shitty situations, like being thrown into the lion's den. And that's what the Angel of Strength is right here. It's also a representation of Leo energy. King of Wands is Leo. You have double clarification of the King of Wands, double clarification of the Fool, double clarification of everything on this board right here. With this Strength card, when Daniel was in the lion's den, God sent the angels to shut the mouth of the lion. That's what I'm talking about for you right here, is that you're protected. If you feel stuck and chained and stagnant and sad, you are exactly where you need to be, and the mouths of the lions are shutting. And when the sun comes up, you are freed from the lion's den, because the king ran to the lion's den to see if Daniel was still awake. And then when Daniel was alive, he pulled Daniel out and threw the people into the lion's den and had them killed and executed. And the angels were removed then, and that's kind of what I'm seeing for you. You're being freed from a very, very terrible situation, a near-death experience, because Daniel in the lion's den, that is a near-death experience. He's thrown into a pit of lions. Healing. You're healing from this situation and commitment. Be very, very careful about your commitments right here, because this card represents commitments being broken. So a contract could be broken, a friendship, a group of people that you felt bound to in the past. You're healing from that. You're no longer trapped to this situation. Let's look at your Halloween oracle cards. If I could shuffle properly, my life would be a lot easier. We have joy. Are these cards upside down? They are. Skull of Darkness, blind spots. So joy and blind spots. I want to pull that card for you as well. Let me get you one more. Dawn, light after the darkness. Some sort of blind spots within your life are being illuminated right now. It's going to bring you joy. Understand that if you're in the dark about situations, information is coming towards you. So this could be you potentially being, you know, starting a lawsuit. Like if, say, you were hurt in something, or if your child was, like you starting something for yourself. You're no longer going to be chained to something. A new beginning, a new situation is happening for you. You have something to celebrate. You have important joy within your life. You're no longer going to be working like this right here. You're going to be celebrating within something within your life. upgrading, elevating to a new situation. You have ground and release and accept. Release and accept things from the past and accept the new blessings that are coming in. Let go of this really hard, laborious, whatever, this sadness that you have. Accept the new blessing that's coming in, because once again, this beggar is accepting the Six of Pentacles right here. He's accepting this king's money, or this wealthy person's money. Accepting help. You deserve this. By grounding down, you are receiving some sort of blessing within your life. Now let's look at your Witch's Familiar Oracle cards. Determination and vulnerability. You know, Aries, here's the thing about this vulnerability card. When I see this coming out, you're not a very vulnerable person. However, something within your past has left you very vulnerable. And I kind of feel like you're doing a lot of things to cover up that situation. With this determination and this Raven energy, I feel like you are determined to throw yourself into your work right here. Because you're determined to, in a way, cover up your vulnerabilities. Let me get you one more card for that. Yeah, with this judgment energy, yeah. So, this is very important for you. I don't know why we keep getting doubles, Aries. When I say we, I'm acting like you're pulling the cards too, so. Death. You're escaping death. You're escaping this ending. You're being called towards something else. The Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. You're going to be growing a new garden somewhere else within your life. This judgment energy is going to end something very, very harshly, but you're protected from that. Your Lovers is going into this work energy, this waiting energy. You are in a waiting period. You're connected to the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles feels almost like a prison right here with this Strength energy, with this Eight of Swords and this Five of Cups. However, that's what's very important, is because once it grows into the Eight of Pentacles right here, you can leave this situation to go and find your 10. Queen of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Cancerian energy, Wheel of Fortune, moving forward with this sweet motherly energy. Like, understand that the universe is caring for you right here, or whatever this situation is. Something, someone out there actually cares for you deeply, and you might not think that, but they do. So anyway, Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you later.